Hey everybody, this is your boy Stone the comedian, music artist, and I just wanted to say something to you today that's really um, non-entertaining. Like I said, this is Stone Thug, and I am a comedian, and I am a music artist. But what I want to talk to you about today is not a laughing matter. It's homelessness and being homeless, and what I think you could do or people can do not to become homeless. And this is just my personal take, and I'm sure it'll offend some of you and maybe enlighten some of you. And basically, what I'd like to say is the way not to become homeless is don't be an ass. That's a starter. Listen when people try to talk to you. And I don't mean listen when you pass 25. I mean listen when you're 5. Now, of course, that's not going to help most of you because most of you, my audience is generally a couple of years older than being 5. A couple of them. Anyway, it starts back then. You want to get involved in your parents' business. You want to encourage your family to get a plot of land somewhere or buy and keep the house that they're in. If they're renting, that's fine. But if they're able and the opportunity presents itself to buy a home, a little home, a dog house, get it if you can. Now, you might say, oh, we can't. We never had no money. Trust me, with your candy money, with your popcorn money, you could buy some property. I'm going to tell you a little story, and then I'm going to go back into this homeless thing. And trust me, I'll get to the point. My dad, nice guy, loved life, loved to fish, took me fishing. Had lots of fish stories. Some not so great out there on the lake because of the weather, but that's another video. Anyway, my dad liked to take a swig of the juice every now and then, like some of you. He liked to anyway, he loved his vices, smoking, do drink. He never really did any hard drugs or anything like that. Never smoked any marijuana or anything that's not a hard drug, but I'm just saying, he never even did that. So one day we were talking, and my dad and I added up just the cigarettes, the smoking, and the drinking alone. For 30 years, at X amount of dollars per day, we added up that my dad blew $240,000. He was not a rich man. He was a regular guy. But see, $5 on cigarettes, $10 on a couple of, 20 to drink here and there, a little this, a little gambling, a little this, it adds up. And at the end of 30 years, we came up with the figure that it was $240,000. At that time, that was enough money to buy every house on this small street that we happen to be on with a family member. So my point is, you get the money. You might not do the right things with the money. You might do what you want to do with the money, but the money is there. So my point to you at a 5-year-old should get involved because kids should be involved in their parents' business. And they spend more time with that and less time doing the video games and other crazy stuff. And what happens is they get involved and they start looking out for their future at that time. Don't be an ass. Be an asset. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get that house one day when your parents pass along. You and your siblings will have a place to stay. Keep in contact with your parents, keep in contact with your family, and you'll have a place. Now, you may be successful on your own and able to go out and buy your own property. That's the big plan. That's what they would like. And that can happen. But you have to Listen, you have to not throw all your money away on designer this and designer that. Don't be stupid with your money. Think about homelessness. Think about things that you need for the future. Don't live just for today, because homelessness is an epidemic right now, especially in the city I live in, Los Angeles. So the way that you prevent that is an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And for you all who are over the age of 5, when you get your money, income tax check, grandpa dies and leave you a couple of dollars, you got a business, things are going really good right now. Yes, save your money when you can, but invest in a lot of different things, high-tech things, if you like that sort of stuff. I'm not giving you no advice on that. I'm just saying do smart things with your money, because homelessness happens to a lot of people. But if you got so much as a barn and a little bit of land, you will survive. So it's all about survival. And that's what you want to do. You want to survive. So don't be a butthole. Don't be an ass. Be an asset. And stick with your family, work with your family, and help yourself, because it's your future. You don't want to be out there in the wind, in the sun, unless you're in California or Hawaii. And if you're in California, trust me, it's rough. That's better than being back east. But do what you can to have a better level of life. And being smart and thinking and planning ahead is one way to do that. Okay? Learn to grow some vegetables. Get your little plot of land. Be smarter with your money. And you'll be better. And that's the way not to become homeless. It'll still happen to some, but it's just circumstances. And if you become that way, you don't have to stay that way, hopefully. All right, this is your boy, comedian Stone Thug, music artist Stone Thug, with StoneThug.com. Thank you for your time. Peace.